Welcome everybody to Star Ocean 3 Till the End of Time, part number 52. I'm Gal's Crazy. In the last part, we were in Arzy and we picked up Albel as he was in the dungeon, but he's been released now because Vox is the one that arrested him for treason. But Vox is dead, so no more treason. Anyways, I said there's more PAs back at the castle. I lied. It's actually here in Kurlsa, and you can come to this thing that looks like a castle or fortress or whatever. Talk to this dude. The Storm Brigade, one of the three famed forces of Arzy, is stationed here at this mansion. Count Woltar told me of you. You may enter if you wish. So this is kind of where Count Woltar is the head of now. And, guy who let us in before at the castle, he's now hanging out here. And there's a PA here. If you do this correctly, into the house, is it this place? Mansion of Count Woltar. Count. I think it's straight up the stairs. And then it's in one of these rooms that this PA is gonna happen. Just which room is it? Try this one. Who are these people? Oh, there's Albel. He's hanging out in here. Ursa Lava Caves, eh? What is he, Canadian? I had no intention of ever going near that place again, but I could make an exception. I'll go with you. Besides, I suspect this has all been instigated by Woltar, the old coot. Not really, but okay. Anyways, Albel's just with us for a little while, unless you guys so determined that he should stay with me. Your choices are Roger, Albel, or Nell. So comments below, you can start telling me now. I'll probably ask you like every episode until I have to absolutely make the final choice, which is not that far away. And here's the PA I was talking about. Well now, Neville's daughter, is it? I should have guessed as much. You look much like your father. Are you saying she looks like a man? We've released all political prisoners, just as promised. Are you satisfied now? You've kept your promise. I've confirmed it for myself. With this, the alliance between our two kingdoms is official, at last. I would never lie in matters concerning faith between kingdoms. Of course, there are sometimes matters for which the entire truth cannot be told. Is that so? In all the kingdom of Arzy, you may appear to be the most noble of people, but you really are the most treacherous. Compared to you, that snake Vox was somewhat easier to read. You overestimate me. It's nothing more than the wisdom of age. Well, it doesn't matter really. What matters is our conditions, granted freedom to spread the word of the Church of Apris, the release of all those wrongly imprisoned, and formal punishment for the war crimes committed by Vox and his men. We'll be satisfied as long as these conditions are met. Well, thanks for your time. I'm short on time as well, so I must be off. Wait a moment. No matter how hurried you may be, there is always time to talk. You have no questions to ask about your father? No, nothing in particular. When your Storm Brigade attacked my father, he tried to divert the attention of your forces himself so that many of his men as possible could escape. He's not been seen since. I've heard at least that much from those who served under my father. Ultimately, I suppose he was killed, but such is the way of the battlefield. No matter how I might feel personally, I don't have the right to criticize what you people did, do I? It was I who personally defeated your father. still of a mind to keep your criticisms to yourself? I stand before you as Nell Zulfer, Crimson Blade, and humble servant of Her Majesty the Queen. I do not intend to let personal feelings influence the fate of our kingdom. Yes, I understand. Your restraint is most impressive. Now that I know how you feel, I suppose you would not mind if I gave you something. Stands up, pulls out his penis. Huh? It's probably something of her father's. Fate, what a spy, man. He's just standing there watching all this go down. Is that a dildo? This is... I believe they are known as the Blades of Rysuin. They were the swords your father wielded. I was asked to give them to you once you became worthy of the honor. My father. But why? Speak the truth, Lord Woltar. You wanted the swords for yourself, didn't you? There's no reason for you to abide by a promise no one else will know about, especially one made with your foe. It was a promise I made between two men of valor who crossed swords in a deadly duel to the death. How could I break my oath and still call myself a warrior? You do realize that there's no guarantee that these swords won't once again be taken up and wielded against you and your kingdom. Will you still give them to me knowing that? If it once again comes to that, I shall simply lay claim to them once more. Ooh, what a threat. Until the next time their keeper enters these halls in anger, it belongs to your kingdom. Alright then, I'll take back my father's swords. And I pray that we never have to wield them against your kingdom again. Uh-oh, I better hide. Run, hide, Fate. You little spy. So the Blades of Rysuin have been obtained, and that's that's not just a good PA to do for background information on Nell. It's a good PA because you get those weapons, and they're honestly the best weapons Nell can get for quite a long time. His Royal Majesty Count Woltar both realized how dangerous Duke Vok was. However, under persistent circumstances, even one such as the Duke should have been utilized to maximum effect. Oh, hold on. Treasure chest. Treasure chest, please. A fire pixie? What the hell's a fire pixie? Is that like a pixie stick with all those sugar? Maybe it's a hot, spicy pike. Where are the stairs? Oh, wow, they're so hidden. Those stairs are so hidden. What's in the back room? It's a storeroom. There's a couple treasure chests back here. Blackberries. Guess what? I still don't need blackberries. Synthesis materials. And I barely ever synthesize anything. Anyways, that's the very important PA. Also, when leaving Aryglyph, if you want to just head straight to the mines, where we were before, where we fought the big chicken, you could have done that. A dragon would have gave you a ride, but yeah, doesn't give us a ride all the way to the end of our destination, but it'll get us close enough. But we have PAs to do, and that's why we're on foot. First of all, seeing that one, and I've put Albel in our party, just so we can see how he does. You guys might decide against him. The Shih Tzu. What the hell's a Shih Tzu? And there we go, the Blades of Rysuin. Alright. So make sure they have their best items that they possibly could have on. Whatever you do, though, at this point, if you have not decided you want Albel or not, whatever you do, once you acquire Albel from the dungeon, do not stay at the inn in Paterni. If you stay at the inn in Paterni, you will unlock a series of events. Or our event. I don't know if it's a series, but it's something. You will unlock events that will lead to recruiting Albel permanently as your choice. So do not stay at the inn at Paterni, which is coming up here, if you do not want to keep Albel, or if you just haven't made up your mind yet. That is, if you're playing along with me here. But we have a letter to deliver, I believe. So we better head all the way back to the castle. From castle to castle we're going here. And let's see if we can deliver the king's letter. I wonder where she'll be, though. That's the thing. Do you think she'll be in there? If she's not in her office, then oh my god, I don't know where she's gonna be. But Lady Elena, we must search for you, Lady Elena. We have a dirty letter for you, Miss Elena. Oh, it's a dick pic, yeah. It's a dick pic. The king, he placed his penis on a piece of paper and traced it. His Royal Majesty. That'd be fucked up. Anyways, let's head upstairs. Let's see if we can find Lady Elena. I don't know if we will. She could be anywhere in this castle. Let's check the office first. Is this the right place? She's not in her office. God damn it, how the hell am I supposed to find her if she's not in her office? She's not in the lab either. Holy smokes. How the hell am I supposed to find Lady Elena when she's not around here? Do you think she's in her room, which could have been downstairs? Oh, we're back in the lab. Whoops. Looks like I took a wrong turn at Albuquerque. Well, now we gotta go and check all the rooms, because I forget which one Lady Elena's room is. Oh, this is the... Yeah, okay, that's the weapons storehouse. I knew that the second I went to look at it. Runological room. No. It's not Lady Elena's room. How about across the hall? Why'd he do that? That was weird. Elena Farm's room. Oh. Oh, there she is too. Oh, Fate. What is it? I thought you had gone off to capture a great dragon. That was the plan, but someone asked me to deliver something to you. Deliver? Something to me? Yes. And then he sticks up his middle finger at her. He says, yeah, there's the bird. Stick it! King Aryglyph asked me to. The, what is that? Is that 13? Yeah, that would be 13. That's an unlucky number. King Aryglyph the 13th. Wow. Aryglyph? Who's that? You mean you don't know? He's the ruler of the kingdom of Aryglyph. Aryglyph, you say? Aryglyph, oh. You must mean Arzy. Arzy? I couldn't figure out who you were talking about when you said Aryglyph the 13th. Sounds so important. Arzy? Is that really what you call him? Arzy? He has an impressive title now, but his real name is Arzy. I used to call him Arzy. Oh, I see. Well, this Arzy, the king, asked me to deliver this to you. A letter? He said the letter was a private matter, not an affair of the state. Okay. Are we just gonna stand here and watch her read it? Lady Elena, what's wrong? Oh my god, no, she didn't just open the letter, she ripped the thing up. It's not that I don't know who he is, but I have my own pride too. So, you see, I cannot accept this letter now, especially if it deals with matters that I require him to deliver in such a clandestine manner. Still, I don't want to cause any trouble for your fate. Let me see, would you please tell Arzy this? If there's something you'd like to talk about, come say it yourself, you fool! Wow, she's pissed. Huh? You really want me to tell him that? That's right. I'm counting on you. Wow. She's a little ticked off, I think, with Arzy. So, I don't know if we can do this now, but I think we can go straight back and tell him now. But I think there's some other steps to this private action, because I know it doesn't end for like a very long time. So I'm either going to meet you back there, or I'm going to meet you in Paterni, where there's another private action we're going to watch. So, moo. Okay, so I'm back, and we're here to tell Arzy of what's happened, and he's actually outside sitting on his throne now. Let's get right up in his face. Hey Arzy. Oh, it's you. About that letter. Have you delivered it yet? You see... So that's the situation. Yeah, that's the situation. So, if I have something I want to speak about, then we should meet personally. Is that what she said? Yes. Ha 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 ha. It's quite like her to say that. Yes, indeed. She is just as I remembered. I must apologize. It seems I have caused you to suffer needlessly. No, I should apologize, as it seems I've been no help. That is not so. You have been quite helpful. Ha 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 ha. That's, odd. So, yeah, the PA isn't over yet, though. If we've told him that he's a fool and all that stuff, but it continues. There's more to this, and it will continue on, and hopefully one day we will see a happy ending. But let's head all the way back to the other castle and see how Elena's doing now that I've sent this message. But we'll check up on her in the next episode. Until then, everybody, I've been Chaos Crazy. Please subscribe. Please leave a comment below. And of course, moo!